All right, Bunsen, or not Bunsen burners, what are these things called? Triple beam balance. If you've never used a triple beam balance, not that hard to learn. You have 3 beams, hence triple beam. First thing you do every time you pick it up is we're going to look at this little knob right here. This is the counterbalance. If those 2 lines don't match up, the 0 line with your little needle here, see how the whites don't line up on that? All we're going to do is spin the counterbalance either in or out to line that up. So this is low, so I got to spin it out. And it is just kind of trial and error. See if that gets right on. Oh man, I'm good. So I made sure all 3 of these weights are on 0. Then I use the counterbalance to make sure it's even. As soon as I have those 2 lines lined up, I never touch that counterbalance again. I take my object, I place it on. And just like the rulers that we just went over, you go one past what you know for sure. And we'll get to that in a second. Now, does it make sense to move that little slide first? No. We know it's going to be heavier than that. So I'm going to take my big slide, lock it in. And there's like a little notch in there, you can feel it lock in. So, not that one. Okay, that's locked in, too heavy, I back it off. But you make sure it locks in. Then I do the same thing, I'll move this guy. Too heavy, move it back, it's locked in. Now I'm going to start moving the little slide. Do not use your pencil, at least the tip of it. For some reason, people like to use the tip of their pencil, and then it puts graphite on my balance and doesn't weigh properly anymore. So I just use my finger and I keep tapping it over. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Are you too good for your home? Go in your home. All right. So I'm going to keep tapping this. Yes, Happy Gilmore reference. Happy Gilmore reference.
I love that movie.
So I got it so those 2 lines lined up. Now I'm gonna read what it says. I see it says, ouch. I see it says 100. There's 10, so it's 110. Well, there's 4 more, so it's 114. So it's 114 point something. Each one of those lines represent 0.1 grams. So I got 114.1, 2. It's between the 3 and 4. So it's 114.3, I'd say 3.5. Because to me, it looked like it's halfway between. All right. Any questions on this right now? In this demo, we're going to test 2 different alcohols. Okay. And we're just going to see the difference. This one is methanol. This one is called isopropyl. Okay, you've probably seen this one as an antiseptic or something in your house, and that's exactly where I got it from, was my cupboard. I'm going to put equal amounts in to each one of these. Okay, there's that. And this one. What I have here is parafilm. The parafilm is basically fancy chemical saran wrap, for lack of better words. It's going to seal it so none of the vapors can come out. I'm going to do the same thing on this guy. Okay.
No vapor allowed.
It shouldn't be loud.
I said allowed.
Huh?
I said no vapor allowed.
Oh, yeah, no vaping. I gotcha. I'm going to put 2 of them on here so I know it doesn't leak. So we'll get this one on here again. So basically I'm just double wrapping it so no gas can escape. And with the parafilm, you guys are going to have to use this year. I'm just ripping it off real tight. It'll pop. And then I have to pull that little backing off. And then I'm going to grab the whole length of it. I'm going to pull it and then wrap it on tight. And I go across like that, just to like seal it in. Now, yeah, I give a little twist so I know it's seated properly and nothing is leaking. Now, I'm just spinning these around, and I know you can't see it on video, or you guys might not be able to see it that up close, but the liquid's spinning around coating it. Okay, and I'm going to let this sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes. More than 10 minutes, but that's all right. It'll still work. On this side, I had propanol. On this side, I had methanol. we're going to look at the propanol first and see what happens. So I'm going to light my stirring sticks. All right.
Whoa.
Not bad. Now, we're going to light the methanol. And hopefully we can see a difference. And since we're videoing it, you can actually slow it down and watch the difference pretty closely. Let's see this one. All right. So hopefully you're able to see a difference. Both of them, if you feel them, are super hot. Okay. You should have seen a little difference in color and speed. So hopefully we can figure out why. What's that?
So that one was faster, right?
This one was super fast.
Yeah.
This one had a nice slow burn and a reverberation. Yeah.
And that one also reached the ceiling.
Yeah, it did move. It did move it a little bit. That's why I do it over here. I think I moved that panel. That's pretty cool. That's why I do it over here. My ceilings are kind of messed up. Anyways, don't tell administration. But when we get later on into nomenclature, we're going to see what propanol is and what methanol is eventually. All right? And we might be able to make the correlation as why did this one go faster versus this one.